Herritage Wetten das erfunden. Vielen Dank für die schönen Stunden. Wir sind die freundlichsten Kunden auf dieser Welt. Wir sind bescheiden, wir haben Geld. Die allerbesten in jedem Sport. Die Steuern hier sind Weltrekord. Bereisen Sie Deutschland und
German Americans comprise of about 50 million people, which is 17% of the U.S. population. This means that German Americans are the largest self-reported ancestral group. Due to the large influence these people brought to the United States, there are many traces of customs and inventions as well as many foods unique from their German origin. German settlers brought the Christmas tree custom as well as introduced gymnastics, pastries, meats and sausages, and above all, beer. Dutch immigrants were accustomed to growing malt and hops, the two most important ingredients of beer, and introduced this to America. Today, hundreds of millions of barrels of beer are produced in the U.S. Frankfurters, or wieners, were also introduced by the German immigrants, becoming a very common food throughout the United States. In addition, hamburgers, bratwurst, sauerkraut, strudel, and the pretzel became very popular foods brought to America by the Germans. The Germans also celebrated Oktoberfest, which became a very popular occasion or party that is still commemorated every September and October today. Oktoberfest is considered to be a large fair rather than an actual holiday and involves lots of drinking and partying.
Germans came to America because they were attempting to escape the potato famine and wanted to obtain freedom from military involvement and political oppression after the Napoleonic Wars. This famine lasted from 1845 to 1848 and caused many economic problems in Germany. Given that none of the German states had overseas colonies, the U.S. became the preferred destination for most Germans who wanted to immigrate. Although they could start with a new beginning, they faced ridicule by the American people. Children, who were the sons and daughters of the immigrants, became embarrassed of their heritage. Beginning in the 1830s, large numbers of Germans began to settle in Cincinnati. During this period, Cincinnati was becoming a major American pork processing center. Germans also populated especially in Milwaukee, St. Louis, Chicago, New York, and Baltimore. German neighborhoods commonly had its own churches, clubs, and German-language newspapers. The German Americans commonly became farmers, glassmakers, carpenters, and industrial workers. A few famous people with German heritage include Johnny Depp, Cameron Diaz, and Leonardo DiCaprio. Although the Germans were judged by the xenophobic people of the United States, they persevered and became one of the most influential people of American history.
Das alles ist Deutschland, das sind alles wir.